What is going on, guys? My name is Lextasy and welcome back to the channel. It is so good to see you guys again. And today, as you can tell, we are going to be working on our 2021 Audi RS6 Avant, as they like to call it, or as I say, just a plain on awesome, sexy looking wagon. And in our previous video, of course, as you noticed, we did reveal this car, and it is a beautiful, beautiful example with a Nardo gray exterior and a black interior. This thing just pops. And in my humble opinion, I think this is one of the most sexiest looking Audis or German cars ever built. I love everything about this car. Every corner of this car looks amazing. I've kept it for about a week now, and quite honestly, I can't get enough of it, man. This thing is so sexy. It drives so well, so refined. It's just an amazing car all around, super comfortable to drive, and probably the very first car that I've purchased that, well, besides the Durango Hellcat, that actually became or came to a stock instead of already been modified. So this is a completely stock car with nothing done to it. And it's kind of weird that I'm driving one like this, because I'm usually already modifying it by this point, or I purchased one that already has some mods on it, like exhaust or tune. So the cool thing is that we get to start with a clean slate with this Audi RS6, and I already have some mods that we're going to be doing today. So today we're going to make this Audi RS6 a little better looking, in my opinion. I want it to be mine. I want it to stand out, just like, if for anybody that doesn't know who Alex Troy is, he's the most wildest man on YouTube. But he made his Audi RS6 look so freaking amazing. He wrapped it, he did all kinds of wild wheels on it, and quite honestly, this car right here is going to be the most sexiest thing I've ever made as well. It's going to pop. It's going to be different than any other R6 that you will see on the road. I love every angle of this car except one. Only one angle that really kind of irks me, or you know, doesn't make me feel that good inside whenever I see, and that is literally this really random piece right here, that little plastic alloy piece. Now I know they do have like a black optic package that you could have got this car in. Unfortunately, this one didn't have it, and quite honestly, it's near impossible to get a great deal on the RS6, but my buddies at Lewisville Autoplex hooked me up. But literally this right here, this little 2 to 3 inch little rear diffuser, I don't know what you want to call it, just looks so freaking ugly on the back side, and that is going to be one of the pieces that we're going to be fixing today. So we do have a rear diffuser and the spoiler extension from Maxton that we purchased. It is in this box right here, and then we do have a super cool, awesome little front lip for the car itself that was near impossible to get. I couldn't even find a new one, so I had to purchase a used one. It's a carbon fiber front lip. There is one that Maxton makes, and it's all right, it's decent, but it kind of just extends the lip. This one pretty much kind of, I don't know how to say it, it's pretty much like goes over the lip. I'm going to show you guys in just a second. And at the end of the video, my buddy here at Rennwerx, who is going to be doing all the work right now, Brandon, awesome dude, he takes care of all 20 of my vehicles, is going to do something super cool with his computer. So I'm super excited to show you what that does. Pretty much with a few clicks of the button, this RS6 is going to lower by, I don't know, I think like an inch or something, which is pretty cool because it's on air ride already. So just by locking some stuff, you know, doing some magician stuff, it's going to be lowered just like that. So without further ado, guys, let's get this video going. All right, so while Brandon is clearing up a spot for us, we are here after hours, so I do appreciate that. By the way, guys, anybody that needs any sort of German work, if you're anywhere near Asheville, North Carolina, German, English, whatever cars you want to do, he works on literally everything. I mean, he's got literally Volkswagens, Porsches parked out here. He's got an S7, of course, V8 twin turbo. I think that's a 928, 948, something like that. Please don't bash me. And I see something parked out there, so he's cleaning our spot over here. We're gonna park it in there, but that looks like an RS6, guys. So that is the true OG Audi RS6. So I always thought they were Avants, they were wagons, but what the crap is that? That's cool. Look at that Volvo. Holy crap, man. That reminds me of like being back in Belarus, dude. Just seeing all that old school stuff, because of course we never got any cool cars out there. But anyways, RS6 boys, this thing is so sick. That is as OG as it gets. Interior looks flawless still. I think he said he only has like 70,000 miles, but this right here, this RS6, yep, it's even got the little badge right there, became our sexy thing right there. So they have evolved a little bit over the years, and I gotta say, man, they always look good. I love Audis. I used to have this A4 wagon as well, and I loved that car to death. It was a small little car, but I enjoyed it. It's just something about these Audis, man. You cannot beat it. I've driven 5 Series, 7 Series Beamers. I've driven S-Class, E-Class Mercedes, man. Way better than any other German brand out there, quite honestly. Just, you got to try one for yourself. So if you ever see me out there somewhere, hit me up, guys. I'll give you a ride, man, and I'll just show you why Audi, in my humble opinion, is one of the best brands out there. But let's go ahead and pull this sucker in, and let's start working on our car. Boys, we got this car in here, of course, and Brandon, my buddy, as always, working here at 9 o'clock, helping a buddy out. who's going to be very familiar with this car by the time we're done with all the mods on it. So I know he's looking forward to that. But so this is the front lip right here, man. It's kind of a, I forgot the name of it. It was super hard to get, but it's a 3-piece front lip, and it looks so sick by the way it attaches. I'm gonna show them to the front. Let me put it out here for you guys. Look at this carbon, man. It's actually a true carbon fiber front lip, and look how sick that's gonna look. So it literally slides right over the factory lip. God, that looks so aggressive, man. We're just gonna have to figure out how it bolts on and everything like that, but shouldn't be too hard. But let's go ahead and unpackage everything, and let's start slapping some parts on. I'm excited. Oh yeah, yes please. That looks amazing. Yeah, it even's got really good ridges on there that follows the flow of this lip. So pretty good. And then I guess what? It just bolts right in here in the little holes in the ridges. Yeah. Oh dude, that's so easy. Run bolts up through there. Oh, look at that, guys. It just adds like a whole piece, man. I haven't been under this car yet, man. I gotta check it out, make sure it ain't leaking or nothing. Super clean as always. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. And one thing that I'm learning pretty quickly is that, well, there's not a lot of parts for aftermarket things to like really, you know, cosmetically to do stuff to these RS6s. Because it's a C8 platform, it just came out in 21. There's not a lot of parts out there. You know, everything is still in Germany and England and stuff like that. So to get it to the US, literally I ordered all this stuff from another place, and they're like, yeah, man, it's in stock. I purchased it. They're like, yeah, we'll see it in October. I was like, 4 months. I'm not doing that. So my buddies at UROTUNING, that's the website that I use, dude. These guys hooked me up, man. They had it in stock. Literally, I had it at my house in like 3 days after purchasing. So they have all the Maxton parts, like the rear diffuser, rear spoiler, and of course the front lip was purchased elsewhere because I want a little bit different than most Maxton kids have. But it was literally really hard to get parts in. But I'm gonna help Brendan out here to slap that on real quick, so I'm not annoying him for the rest of the night. And we'll go from there, boys. God, I can't get enough of that. That looks so sick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the front lip on. We're just adding on a few extra screws, but look how aggressive that looks, man. With those little 3-4 diffusers, I don't know what you want to call it, but I like it. And it's actually a real carbon fiber piece, so it does look good. Not the best fitment. Of course, we're going to put a few more screws in here. Kind of a weird design, if you ask me, but look at the spacing. So it's actually 3 separate pieces completely. So from the, you know, from the top end, it's gonna look really nice. Or if you're, you know, 10 feet away, if you get close, you're gonna realize it's got a few flaws in here. It is rubbing a little bit up there, but hey, man, the whole point of my channel, if you guys don't know already, is to buy parts that nobody puts on, and we're gonna slap it on the, oh, I don't know, $100,000 car and see how it works, man. So we should definitely get hired by all these brands to put new parts on the cars, but I think it's gonna look good, guys. I'm not too worried about it. If we rip it off, we're gonna try a different lip and a different brand, probably a Maxton, but I do want it to be different, and that definitely looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and finish up the front lip, and then we're gonna start on the rear diffuser. So we do have it here. Like I said, I legitimately can't stand this just random aluminum trim piece there. But the new piece right here from Maxton looks so much better. I love how they got it all kinds of wrapped so nobody scratches it. Look at that diffuser. That's gonna look so much better, guys. And it should be a direct fit as well, so I'm excited to slap that on. They definitely do a good job of packaging stuff. As you can tell, everything is definitely wrapped up and a ton of bubble wrap, so that is done right. I'm excited, guys. This is gonna look so good. Shout out once again to UROTUNING, guys. I'm gonna drop a link down below to them, because I swear, man, they got everything on file if you want it for a German car, and they ship pretty quick. So we're moving on to the rear diffuser right now. Super easy. There's like 4 little screws or 3 screws holding it in at the bottom. Turns out mine has the little foot sensor activated trunk opener thing that we're gonna have to relocate, because I don't think there's a spot on the new Maxton diffuser to put that bad boy on. Not that I ever used it anyways. It's a low car, so cannot wait to pop this sucker off. It looks like it's super simple. It just got little pop-ups, or whatever you want to call them, little pins that we push out. Same on the side here as well. So once we get those off, the new one should just be able to slide right in. So let's get this going.
You're gonna put me on the spot.
All right, look at that, guys. It literally just pops right off. So super cheap in a way, but that's why we're getting rid of it. I legit cannot stand the look of this. So if anybody's looking for a rear diffuser that's stock, I'll sell it to you, because I don't want mine. It should be easy to unplug that sensor in there. It's funny how I'm talking while Brandon does all the work, man. It's so easy, dude. I love this. It gives me a reason not to work. I just have to hold the camera, you know? What if we leave this unplugged? What happens? Is it going to throw a code or something?
More than likely, yeah.
So we'll just unhook it, I guess, and like you said,
we can double-sided tape this.
We'll hide it somewhere under there. Yeah, sounds good. Not that I ever use it anyways. A little dirty. Wait, so that's the sensor?
This.
Oh, the whole thing is a sensor.
This cable and then this cable.
So how is it reading it under there, though?
it just picks up
Movement.
when you
Wow.
stick your foot under
I
it.
thought it was just that piece right there, but I guess not. So
No, it's
learn something new. Audi with all their 30,000 computers, so God forbid one breaks. All right, let's slap this new one on, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say that right there changes. Oh my God, look at that. Now the fact it's all blacked out actually looks pretty good from this angle too, because you do have a little bit of black going across the tail lights. We do have some black emblems coming in, but I gotta say that right there looks so good. I'm gonna show you guys a video, of course, of walk around in the daylight, but right now I gotta say that the diffuser looks amazing. I love the little winglets or whatever you want to call them underneath here. Brendan totally is in love with this as well. He does not look ghetto at all, so just try not to laugh. I think it does look good, man. It's not the best fit, I'm gonna be honest, but hey, like literally Maxton is the only one that does anything for these cars, but spacing wise is decent all the way around. I wouldn't say it looks bad at all. With the black exhaust tips, it looks good too, so I legit love it, man. All we got left is, you see it up there, we actually have not put it on yet, but that's the spoiler extender, so I'm a little iffy about that part, but I think we'll still put it on. So let's get this car down here after we swap the sensor over, put the rear spoiler extender on, and then we're going to do some magic with Brandon's computer. All right, guys, look at this, man. Actually, that does not look too bad. They definitely got this figured out. Maxton does have a good product. I don't know. I'm a little iffy on this right now. It's kind of throwing me off, but I honestly think it's not too much of an extension, especially being blacked out. It doesn't look too bad. I don't know, guys. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think. But I gotta say, this diffuser completely changed the back look of this car. Oh my God, man. Here I'm gonna compare it to the old one, of course, that's laying there, the picture of how it looked in the rear end before and how it looks now. That looks so much more aggressive. I love it. In the daylight, you'll be able to see those little fins. And I gotta say, as much as me and Brandon were kind of debating it, boom, look at that. That's not bad at all, especially with Nardo gray. That carbon fiber in the front looks so freaking good, guys. What do you think? I legit love the way this car looks. Look at that front end. So much more aggressive. So it's got little fins in the front, little fins in the back, man. We're gonna make it our own. That's the whole point of this, is to make it really pop, make it different. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely click that like button and subscribe. We're gonna have so much fun. This car will be 1,000 horsepower. All thanks to Brendan. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be doing a lot more work than he's been doing on this Porsche for the last few months. So last thing to do is for him to plug in the computer, because through his software, he is actually able to drop the ride height of this car, because it's got massive airbags. And I don't know how he does it. Is it an actual Audi program or what, Brandon?
Yes, it's Audi factory schedule.
Wow. So, okay, how much is it going to drop the height, you think? Because I mean, Jesus, that looks horrible in the front.
We'll come down pretty close to an inch.
A whole inch? Just by doing
just by changing some numbers.
So how are you doing that though? I mean, how are you adjust? Is it safe for the car? What do you think?
Completely safe for the car. The parameters in the scan tool will only let you lower it so far. When you do the basic settings for the suspension, you just lie about the numbers a little bit and it'll lower it.
Oh, like where it's supposed to sit?
Yep.
Because like on dynamic mode, you're nowhere near like, you know, being able to lower it. Actually, I think that is dynamic mode. That's as low as it goes. So we're going to be tugging those wheels a little bit. What do you think, man? Because that's I mean, you're talking about four fingers right there to get in there. So hopefully that's going to be a lot better. Oh, there we go. That's more official.
We'll get some measurements.
So we're literally
31 in the back.
Literally right at 31. Okay, cool. And
right at 31 in the front.
Same thing. Okay, cool. So let's see what it does with that computer. God dang, dude, with the headlights on. God, I wish we had a little better lighting, but look at that, man. Oh, I love it. I legit think it looks so good. I've never seen this on any other car, any other brand. I am so digging that right there. Now we do have some side skirts coming. Those are on back order a long way, so it's gonna be a while, but whoo, just listen to that exhaust. Oh, she sounds so good. All right, so Brandon's got the wizard computer out here. I have no idea what any of that says, but clearly he knows what he's doing. So he said, like, even though it's plugged in, you have to open the hood in order for the computer to communicate.
Yeah, it's got a diagnostic firewall in the newer cars.
It's so dumb, man. And what are we doing now, sir? Drivetrain control module.
Yep. Which the drivetrain control module is what controls all the suspension stuff. So we're we're going into there to start the basic setting for the suspension. So you'll see the car lower itself and go back up.
Oh my God, dude, yes. So what? It's relearning or what?
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. Oh crap, I missed it. That's so sick. Holy crap, guys. Dude, we are almost sitting on the tire. Oh, that is so sick. Yes, please. Oh my God. So remember that little foot? Yeah, nowhere near that now. I could barely get 2 fingers in there. That's awesome. Oh, I bet the front looks good. Yep. I am totally ripping that off on the way home. That looks so freaking good. Wow, so is it still like leveling itself out, or what is it doing?
It sets itself at a certain position, and then you take all your measurements and change your numbers.
So for anybody that is going to be able to somehow do what Brandon's doing, he's set to put at what, 431 millimeters?
It's the distance between the center of the center caps and the wheel edge.
To the wheel edge itself. So that's the lowest you guys can do with the airbags, where the computer's not going to glitch out and say, wait, that's too low, and out of, I think he said something like it's just, it won't let you do it. So 431 millimeters, guys. For anybody that wants to do this through your buddies or whatever, that's as low as you can set this car. Yo, look at this thing, guys. Holy snap, it just kept getting lower and lower and lower. That looks so freaking amazing. Every part of this car just blows me away now. Now, what he did say is that actually in dynamic, what, in comfort mode? Oh, it's actually, no way. So, because I was worried about going up my driveway, but he said that it will actually, yes, it is going up. Okay, so it still works. So, but if I put it in dynamic mode, will it go back down to the same setting?
Yep.
Dude, that's so sick, man. I swear Brendan's a magician. Yo, if anybody needs anything done on German cars, anything, man, this guy knows his stuff. This is crazy. So now I can actually make it up my driveway, and then I'll put it back in dynamic mode when I'm driving, and it's going to lower itself and look so much more sleek and nice. God, that rear end looks so good. So he's doing some other finessing stuff in here. Open up a few performance pages that I didn't even know existed, like doing 0 to 60 and stuff like that. So he's working on all that, but this interior is on another level, guys. If you haven't seen my video of us introducing this car, look at that lighting in here. Got a little red light going through there. It's just so freaking nice. I love this car. Literally, RS6s is the most perfect Audi ever made. Yo, what? Okay, so what did you unlock?
This acceleration measurement, so you can click on it.
I'll use this function on closed road. How come I don't have that right now?
So you can get your quarter mile times, eighth mile times, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, and 0 to 200 kilometers an hour.
So 0 to 100, 0 to 60, right? So why was that not unlocked on the RS6 before? Why is that a locked feature? That makes no sense.
Something they don't do in the States.
Oh, that's only like a German. Oh, so snap, man.
We can activate certain
Dude, stuff. You the man. I got myself a special RS6 now, guys. Oh my God, that is so sick. So now I don't even need a draggy. So when I go to the drag strip, how do I activate that? Do I just click on it or what?
So you just click on it and see right here, it popped up the numbers. And
oh my God.
You can take off and it
so as soon as I launch right now, it'll automatically start counting till 0 to 60.
Yep.
Okay, so what about launch control? How does it work on here? Because somebody said like you got that farting noise or whatever. Is there a way to cancel it out, or is that tuning wise? It can't do from factory.
No, it'll do launch control. You have to turn your traction control completely off. So if you hit the button just once, it goes into sport mode.
The traction control, okay.
If you hold the button down, it will go to completely off.
Oh, wow.
Off, and then you just put it in sport mode, hold the brake, and then flat foot the gas pedal.
Can you adjust what the launch control will be set at? Can you set it?
Not factory.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Some transmission tunes and stuff will let you change the RPMs it launches at.
Right, right. But so right now it's just wide open power band, like I can, or RPM band, right? So I can launch it at 5,000 if I wanted to.
It's set. I think it's about 3,000 RPMs.
That's
but
plenty.
It'll hold you at 3,000
that's definitely
RPMs.
Will spin the stock tires. Dude, that's so sick, man. Holy crap, dude. We're learning so much about this car. I love it. So I cannot wait to drive it in daylight and show you guys what it actually looks like. It's so sick. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a few days and I gotta say, this looks so freaking amazing in person. It looks so sexy, so sick. So sleek, man. It's just so like, look at the front end. Look how sick that looks. Like, it's so aggressive now. It really added a really nice tone to it, especially with that carbon fiber. And of course, when we go all the way to the back, now look at this, guys. When I was talking about rear steering, look how much that rear wheel is actually turned. That is so awesome, man. Holy crap, I want to see the back end one. Yep, look at that. You can tell it's actually facing, it looks almost like it's got a broken axle, but it doesn't. That's the awesome Audi system, all-wheel drive system, and rear steer system as well. But look at the back end as well, guys. This spoiler definitely made it look a lot better, and that rear diffuser really made this back end aggressive. I did go ahead and actually do the blackout emblems for the Audi and the RS6, and it definitely made the black on the Snardo gray pop so much more. But I gotta say, dude, I can't stop. Like, I'm falling in love with that every single day. the amount of compliments I get on this car is amazing. Like, this thing is just, it's turned out to be exactly what I want. A fast car, but a super luxury, comfortable car to be. And that's the Audi RS6 Avant, of course. And I gotta say, I'm like almost 1,000% sure, maybe 999, that I will keep this car for a long time, as long as it keeps me happy, as long as there's no issues with it, guys. If you love how this looks, drop a like, drop a comment. Huge shout out to UROTUNING, guys, for, of course, all the parts that they provided. Super fast shipping. I'm gonna drop a link to their website down below. It's not sponsored, but I gotta say, their products are amazing. It looks really, really good. I've gotten so many compliments on it. And of course, thank you, Brandon at Rennwerx. If anybody needs any work done on a German car, or any car for that matter, and you're in the Asheville, North Carolina area, definitely give them a call, because they know what they're talking about, and their work is exceptional. And so is this Audi, guys. Holy crap, man, that is just such a sick photo. I cannot stop looking at that thing. I love driving it. I literally drive it every single day, every chance I get. And before I forget, guys, one thing I do want to mention about the suspension, as you already know, we did have it drop about an inch or so. It is a little bit more rough of a ride, so I did sacrifice a little bit of that for the looks, but I would say it's definitely worth it. You really the only time you feel it, the difference is of going over like big speed bumps or anything like that, or just like potholes or something, you really feel that or hear that clank. But for the most part, it drives like a stock car. So I do freaking love this thing so freaking much, and I cannot wait to stop modding it performance wise as well. So next video, you're gonna see us at the drag strip having a lot of fun with this car, because I do want to put some times down and time slips, so I know exactly what it is stock, and then we're gonna drop a lot of money into it and make it really, really fast wagon. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.